everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing the weekly vibration for this week, and this is going from pretty much today to the end of the week. So that is, what are the dates? The 5th through the 11th. And I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a great new moon phase, and we're still in it. So check out those readings and the full moon readings for Libra, which is Tuesday. Those readings are coming out. However, this week I'm only going to do it by element, okay? But going forward, I'll go back to each individual sign. So with that said, what's the vibration for this week? Well, first, let me say I hope everyone is doing well and taking care of themselves. And we think they call it social distancing, but really it's physical distancing. We still can reach out and touch through talking. We don't want to disconnect from the people we love and we care about. So please, everyone, stay in touch with your loved ones, your friends. Even if you send them a text, a call, a message, just let them know that you're thinking about them and that you care. Okay? And with that said, now we can get into this reading. And the first card, well, you know, I start out with the chakra card. Okay? And the chakra card this week for this vibration is creativity. And creativity is the sacral chakra. This is that place that's located in the lower abdomen. Okay? That is that little place that's right where, and you think this rules emotion. That's what I was getting at. This rules the emotion. This is your emotional plug. This is when, if you think about it, say, listen to your gut, or I got butterflies in my stomach. I got that funny feeling. This is that area where that is generated from. And this also relates to your flexibility, inspiration, relationships, your desire, your appetite, if you have addictions, your karmic patterns, sexuality and sensuality, your sense of community and family, which right now, all these things are probably are prominent in everyone, because you say social distancing when we're really, someone mentioned it and I thought this was more apropos, physical distancing. We still can reach out and touch these people. So I can't urge that enough. And we talk about healthy sexual relationships. And if you're not able to physically touch, we're going to have to be more creative in our approach, right? So this is your pleasure, your passion. And to enhance this particular chakra, it would be good to put your hand on that area which is just below the belly button into the abdomen, that space right there. That will support the process. Focus on the color orange and let that flow through you to help cleanse. I mean, everyone's not into meditation, so we can come up with some alternatives for those. But maybe just visualize on the color orange and just focus on healing any, if there's any blockages, if there's any physical or psychological issues, just focus on healing. But pulling this particular chakra, it's an important time for creativity, because we're all being called upon to be more creative. Okay? And if it just know that you're always connected to your life force, because we're all part of the cosmos, so we're all connected. So we have to embrace this creative power and channel it into our lives and make amazing things happen and manifest. So A good way to activate this is if you want to start a creative project like writing, dancing, learn to play a musical instrument, take up painting. Now's the perfect time to invite, that type of creativity and that stimulus, because everyone is being affected emotionally, and this is an emotional chakra. We're dealing with the emotions. And then too, I just want to briefly touch, now we got the full moon on Tuesday in Libra. Libra is like I would say a relationship type of sign. They like their partners, they like people. And we have the sun in Aries, right? Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. So there's an axis, that polarity between an Aries, Libra. There's like a pull there that's happening, and that's coming on Tuesday. So if you're in a relationship and right now, no physical contact, that may be, I know it would be a strain. It's not no maybe. I'm getting ready to tell a big fat story. So forgive me for that one. So let's kind of like get into these cards a little bit here and see exactly what messages are coming out. The first card we got here is the Eight of Fire. Now upright, fire is your passion, your drive, and all that kind of stuff. And here it's like, everything is blowing up, it's coming out. But this is in reverse. So there's some delay, or maybe this is just an unstable period, but we are in unstable times. So let's look at where we're at. So, are you feeling, maybe like some people maybe, or someone may be feeling maybe over their heads. But I would say this is a period of rest and calm. Because if no matter what's going on around you, you're going to have to find a way to calm the fires. So I would encourage, this is the time to prepare. Give yourself the time for looking at what you want and preparing. This is a time for preparing. Yeah, obstacles, that's a part of life. We can say that all the time. So with things the way they are, it's like prepare. So if you want to prepare, if you're preparing to learn something, now's the time to maybe investigate how to do it. Or if you are in some other type of quandary, and all of us are different, where it's like that fire is just, we can't get that, we can't focus that energy on something. Start looking at all types of solutions. This is preparing for the obstacles. Although, you think about this, 8 is a number of hope. So regardless of what is going on, use this time to prepare for any obstacles that may come. Use this time. This is really a good period to more or less reset. Because 8 is a number of hope. Even if it's in reverse, no matter what it looks like, there is that sense of hope. And we are now in Aries season, so it's like the buds are getting ready to come out through the ground. That takes a certain amount of force to break through. So with things as they are, it's like getting ready to break through. It's like that, kind of like that push, and you can't do it yet, so maybe you just got to pause to get ready for that next push forward. Now, I also pulled, and these came out together, so we're going to look at these. We got the first was the Two of Cups. and 2 is coming together. Now both of these cups are in reverse. Both of these cups are water, such as this particular sacral chakra. So right now it's not a coming together period. So it's like the cup the stuff is just spilling out. And maybe if there's a relationship, you may feel like it's going to break up, or there's not harmony in a relationship. But this is also a signal, with everything going on, to strengthen and get more in touch with your conscious and your subconscious. This is a good time to focus on that orange. Meditate. What is it that I want? And then deep down, is it something that you want or that you need? And what is your emotional attachment to it? Is this something that's going to improve and better? So this 2 of Cups in reverse, we're getting ready to go into that Libra moon. And we're going to have that polarity with that Libra Aries, that push-pull. This is a time to really just understand, everything ain't going to be perfect all the time. But maybe just think about what is it that you want and that you need emotionally. Then we got the 3 of Cups. Now, 2s are coming together. 3 is the journey. The 3 of Cups is in reverse. So this is like just plain icky. We got discord and icky. But this is part of the journey. So there's some type of imbalance. There's an emotional imbalance. And since this is the collective, we can see it across the board. I was talking to some people, they have their kids out of school. They're trying to maintain and make sure the kids are up with their schoolwork, and it's been a disruptance. However, what is definitely needed here is clear communication. And using the situation I was just saying, a lot of people are not working in your home. Are you the one feeling like you're doing all the work in this particular time? Do you feel like you're putting in all the work, and if that's how you feel, you need to communicate that. But at the same time, with all this water and this coming into this week, I really, truly believe that, this would also be a good time, a very, very, very good time to just take a spiritual bath. Yes, I said that. Take a spiritual bath. Take yourself a spiritual bath. And in addition to taking that spiritual bath, when you're talking to yourself, maybe talk positively, because right now, a lot of people are kind of fearful, and we don't want to feed into the fear out of the emotions of, what if, oh my God, what if. We want to look at this as this opportunity to look for new solutions. So this card in reverse is basically saying pause and rethink. The fire is still there. It's just subdued or retarded. No, I don't want to use that word. Delayed at this particular motion, at this particular moment. And with that fire being subdued, it's kind of like bringing our emotions. So if you feel there's going to be a breakup or there's some type of imbalance, it's that we all have to recalibrate emotionally, because things are changing, and we know when things go forward, it's not going to be the same. We know this. We know this. And this is why this is a good time to prepare. Prepare, tapping into your own creativity. If there's certain things that you've always wanted to do, now's the time to investigate how to move forward and do that. If there's things that you wanted to manifest, because now we got the Magician. The Magician, you see that infinity sign? Spirit is infinite. And sometimes it's funny, things look bad, but he's really putting us in a situation to like pause and think about what is it that we should be doing, or where should we shift, where should we change, what should we do. This is almost like, what is your passion? What do you feel maybe you were sent here to do? This is a good time to really look at this. Because if you look at this, you see there's like flowers here, there's growth. This is about growth. There's growth all around. So him pulling this up, and regardless of what you're feeling right now, the Magician is here to say to you that you are on the right path. And being on the right path means you can create. Isn't that interesting? We got creativity. He's assuring all of us that we can create whatever it is we want. So this is a good time because you have the tools. Although it's not social distancing, it's physical distancing, excuse them. Even during this time. So, if there's someone that, maybe that's what it is. Maybe your partner, you're having a brainstorming session and you're not seeing eye to eye. But that's okay, because that's part of the growth. So this is a good time to do some good breathing exercises. Stay grounded and visualize what you want. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? And how are you going to go about manifesting your goals? So this is the optimum time to do that. So with all this fire and this emotion, so if you're feeling some kind of way, what's really good with this particular chakra, you can eat certain things like mangoes and coconut and melons and oranges and things like that. These are good, good things to eat during this time. Also, what's also good is to get yourself aligned and work through any blockages, and if you want to heal, because we all have to heal on some level, is making sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, good clean water. And also, when I was talking about foods, sweet potatoes, citrus fruits, salmon, papaya, do something purposefully. Purposefully do things, do pleasurable things. If you can swim, go swimming. Or since, public things are really closed down, this, like I said, meditate, but with all this water, maybe fill your tub with some nice, warm to as hot as you can stand it water, get some Epsom salt, and sit in the tub and soak. And talk about your feelings. Maybe that's what needs to be discussed before you can move forward with your plans. But maybe you need to clear the air with some of the emotions and feelings that you've been holding on to. And, do some movement. Even if it's yoga or doing some type of exercise. And if you have any addictions, and I'm not just talking drugs, alcohol, smoking, food, sex, that's something, because we have to be physically distant at this particular time. So, maybe seek some alternatives to that. But what I was saying, like yoga, ballet, these are things that you could do to offset that energy. And if you don't have anyone to talk to, maybe find a counselor or something like that. So you can clear your path so that you can create, because you have infinite abilities here. And the Magician is about creating. So if you're feeling some kind of way, these are some things you could do to stimulate, activate, move those blockages, get rid of the gook so you don't feel icky and subdued. Let's move some of that energy around. Okay. And so what we have here is the High Priestess. And she's encouraging us to do that. I just said all of this, some soul searching, and get in touch with your inner self. Isn't that what I just said before? Get in touch with your conscious and subconscious with that Two of Cups in reverse. Wow. Oh. And what's interesting, if you notice, she has the crescent moon here, and she also has the moon on her head. So this is the moon is intuitive. The moon is mother. So if you could speak to your mother, your spiritual mother, Yemanja, if you can go to the ocean, well, whatever. Whatever works for you. Or maybe it is that counselor or that aunt, that grandmother, that wise female that you know. And it doesn't have to be a female. So let's be mindful of that. Because it may not be that person. Some people are just intuitive and they share that wisdom with you. So, but what she's also, just like the magician, like I said here with the magician, you see all the flowers, the growth. Here, she's using that water of hers, that intuitive water. You see that? This is all green. Growth. Growth is coming from using her emotional knowledge, her emotional intelligence in a good way to nurture. And that's why there's all growth and stuff behind her. So you're being encouraged here to dig deep, investigate all your options, because isn't that what I said here? Even though things are subdued right now, this is a good time to look at your options. Look at anything or your obstacles, or think about what obstacles you may be facing or have faced or going to face, and look for solutions. So this is investigate using your intuition. But also you have to be able to trust your gut, trust your intuition, and realize whatever hard work that you put in is going to pay off. So I can create when I'm in touch with what I'm feeling. I can feel what is needed so that I can create. So this is about being honest about whatever challenges you're facing. And this is also about, think about what motivates you. What is motivating you to create, change, or do whatever it is you're seeking? Wow, this is amazing. So this week, it's a good time to get in touch with yourself. This is a good time to look at what obstacles you face and find the solutions, and trust your gut that you'll be able to create the solutions and to activate, move, stimulate the chakra. If you have anything, it's good to get in touch with a counselor. Like I said, drinking lots of water, doing like moving exercises like yoga, ballet, or something like, like a flowing yoga, the vinyasa. That's what I was thinking, vinyasa yoga. And if you can't get out, YouTube got a lot of stuff on there. Just pop it in and do it on YouTube, So think about that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull another card for each element, okay? And I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card. All right? And how do they tie in? So creativity is water. So we're going to go with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Spirit, give me a message. Woo! Oh. And this is the root chakra, which is right underneath. So you're being encouraged to work that root chakra too. And working this root chakra, I would say make sure you're eating plenty of healthy, good protein. So if you're eating any meat, make sure it's organic, or get you some good lentils and eat root vegetables. Make yourself a good pot of stew. Make sure you get proper rest, some exercise, and acceptance. See, right here, you see this pie. It's like looking at a piece of the pie is missing. But the thing is, Spirit is right here letting you know this is the root, this is your ground, these are your ancestors, your angels, God, however you want to perceive that to be, that to accept yourself as you are whole. Don't look at this piece that is missing, because you have infinite creative ability. So accept who you are, where you are in this particular situation, and as you're activating the the second sacral chakra, work on your root chakra. So make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, also, and eating well. Don't go to them fast food drive-ins, because you know, if they're not open a restaurant, do you really want to eat that food? I'm just saying. So think about that. All right, work that root chakra and accept where you are, accept who you are. So water, okay, you got fire, I see fire and rain, okay, and fire, that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you got the sacral chakra, your passion. So this reading is just restating everything. What is your passion? What is your motivation for wanting to do what you want to do? Eat your oranges. Do some yoga. Take some time and drinking a lot of water, and take some time to really think about what are you passionate about? What motivates you? This is the time for you to think about that. Wow, fire. Ooh, and it's beautiful. And you got this is double for you all, fire signs. So, water, fire. Let's see, let's go with earth. Earth signs. Earth. That's Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Spirit, give me a message for too many cards for it. Okay, Spirit, give me a message for earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Good, Googa Mooga. Too many cards are falling out. Come on, y'all. I just need one. Just give me one card. Oh, here we go. You got the root chakra too. So, earth signs, maybe you have water in your chart or water in your rising, but you don't want to be complacent in this period. Instead of just sitting, what you need to do is be mapping out your plan. What you need to do is make sure that you are getting enough rest and plenty of good protein. What you don't want to do is, like, you see how this is barren winter, like, just accept that this is the worst situation ever. This is not. This is where growth starts, at the root. The season is changing. We're coming out of that. So this is not an ominous time. This is not a time to be complacent. This is a time to think about what you want to do. This is about restructuring your root. This is about restructuring your foundation. So get plenty of rest, get good exercise, eat healthy proteins, stay away from them fast food places, and drinking your water like you are supposed to be here. And maybe do some exercise to get your heart rate up along with the yoga to disrupt that complacency, because you don't really want to stay in this state. This is a state of thinking about your obstacles. Just don't think this is it. All right? Okay. Who's left? I have, let's see, earth, wind, fire, water, or air. That's who I didn't do. Wind. The wind, the air. So we're looking at Libra, right? Yeah, air. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Because the first one we did was Pisces, then we did fire, and we just did earth. So air. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Ooh. Wow. You got, most people got the root, so this, to me, it just, I think this is apropos for everyone. That root chakra, that foundation, and this, you're going to discover how to overcome any obstacles as you rebuild your foundation. And we also got to think your foundation is your health too. So with this, make sure you're getting proper rest, proper proteins, stay away from fast foods. And what I like here is, you see they have the moon here, which is here. You're going to discover you can create, you can rebuild, but you're going to have to follow your intuition, because the moon is high here and spirit is speaking to you. But with this root chakra, this is the time for restructuring, rebuilding, and discovering the infinite possibilities. The time to think about your obstacles and map out alternatives for anything that may come about. And use this time to emotionally rebalance. And that's for everybody. Because everyone got the root or the sacral chakra. So all the cards that came up to me is apropos for everyone across the board. So hey, let me know what you think, everybody. This is a time to think about the obstacles in front of you and know that you're going to find the solution, as long as you follow your gut, follow God, follow angels, your ancestors, whoever guides you. Know that it's possible. All right, so let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. This is Sister Omi. Peace.